welcome back. Coming here with another pickups video. It's been a couple of weeks. I've mixed it up a bit, as hopefully you've seen on the channel. I did the video game shop that I visit on a Friday. That was on there, and then the week after that, I believe, it was a few of my other bits and bats, collectibles wise. Not so much love for that video. I'm going to stick to the pickups. I think it's just nice to throw out there, doing a little vid of what else I kind of am into. Someone requested it as well, so I just put that out there. It's not gone down as well as the pickups. I think this is where I am best suited, I would imagine. New intro. Again, I'm probably best suited at doing pickups and not video editing, so hopefully you like the new intro. I tried my best. I wanted to put a different spin on there rather than the old one. I'm getting bored of that one. So yeah, got quite a bunch, quite a hefty bunch of pickups, to be honest. Seeing as because it's been like a few weeks, I believe the last pickups video was handhelds as well. So I kind of held away from showing my games and stuff. I kind of just tried sticking to the free handhelds that I got in that episode. So these are probably from about 4 weeks back, well, every week up until now. So yeah, hence why there's quite a bit here. Car boot was back on yesterday, the one that I travelled to on a Sunday morning. That was the first day. I managed to get a pickup from there, and I missed out on something. I'll let you in on that in a bit. But yeah, everything's good. I'm much better, as you can hear. I was quite poorly in one of the other videos. I think everyone had the lurgy just after Christmas and everything. Quite a lot of people have been ill. But yes, back with it now. Raring to go into this pickup video. I don't think there's anything. Oh yes, Doncaster, I missed out. It was literally a last minute kind of situation. We had something to pay out for. Obviously all the bills come first, and then video game collecting isn't even second, I'll be honest. It's down the list. But yeah, I do manage to spend some money before I go to these places. Sell a few bits on eBay and whatnot, but everything was kind of frozen with regards to bringing other bits in, so I just didn't have the pennies. I'd love to have gone as well. Watching all your guys' videos, it looked immense. It looked way better than the Leeds one. So yeah, gutted that I missed out on the Doncaster one. There is another, I don't know whether anyone knows yet, but I've seen a Facebook advertisement come up for the Leeds one, the Super Retro Games Fair. There's another one coming up in June, July. I may have some interesting news on that one. The guy, Lee, whose shop I visit on a Friday, he's doing a stall, and he's asked me to help him out. So I might be on a stall on the next Leeds one, possibly. Don't know whether that's gonna happen yet. We're still in talks with regards to what's going to occur, but that would be immense. It means I get early entry, get to look around all the stalls before everyone else. As did Tutti. I've watched his videos. Stu recently, he did a stall. I'm gutted I didn't go. I would love to have gone up to Stu's stall and bought something from him, just for shits and giggles. To be honest, I would have just tried battering him down, doing the old low ball tactics, as I'm sure he sometimes does at car boots and whatnot. But yeah, I'd love to have had a bit of a laugh with him. Never mind, maybe in the future. But yeah, I'm still going to try to get to all these ones. Blackpool as well. I've been speaking to Pete on a retro tip with regards to Blackpool. Hopefully I'll get to Blackpool. Fingers crossed. I know the tickets have just gone on sale, but yes, I don't know. I've got a very busy few months coming up. So let's get into the pickups. Car boot first, because it's probably the least interesting pickup. As soon as I walked in, so I get there for like 7:15. As soon as I walked in, literally like the third stall, I sees a black Nintendo bag, and I knew it was a Game Boy straight away. You'll have seen these bags, the portable bags. So he opens it up. It's Game Boy Color. As you can see, I've got a couple. I've got a purple unboxed one as well. This was the see-through. It was still like a purple, I believe, but it's like a see-through one. So that was in there. Switched it on. It powered up, and like 5 games: Mario Land 2, Donkey Kong, a couple of others. filler titles. And I'm like, how much do you want? It's like 20 quid. So I'm like, okay, I held off because I wanted to look around the rest. Big mistake. I should have just bought it. I'm kicking myself now. 20 quid is decent, to be honest. I didn't do the old look on eBay for a price, but coming back and looking, they can go for like 35, 40 quid. The clear ones unboxed. I think I had in my mind, you paid 20 for a boxed one, so why would you? That's what was playing on my mind. So that was just an amazing deal at the time. This was equally as good, I would say. I should have got it. Properly kicking myself afterwards because I went back round. The only thing I did manage to find was a Silver DS. In really good condition, to be honest. Everything powers up. It's got the stylus with it. Came with a game. Flower, Sun and Rain. Don't know anything about that game, I'll be honest. So yeah, one game, and it is in really good condition. There's no kind of scratches on it or anything like that. So in like one of these little bags, random bags, third party. So I got that for a £5, which is good. But then I went back to the Game Boy and he'd sold it for 20. So I should have got that. It's one of them things when you go to the car boot. I've done it so many times where you're like, oh, I'll come back to it, and then you go back and someone else picks it up. Never mind. Let's get through these. So I have, from eBay funds, I spent a few pounds on a few eBay games. I got down to like 12 quid, and I'm like, I want a box SNES game. Surely I can get a box SNES game for 12 quid. I managed to find this one. Not heard of it. So, and I didn't want, you know, your generic sports title for 12 quid. So Blazing Skies, all in there. Seems decent enough, to be honest. Bag of Sentinel case on it, and it looks sweet. Came in like a little jiffy bag. Manual sweet. So yeah, that's all good. Don't know anything about this game, so if any of you guys have ever played it, give me a shout, let me know what it's like. I haven't tried it yet. Looks decent enough. 12 quid, I'm happy with that for a box SNES game. Next is a current gen title, and it's one that I've been seeing on a lot of people's YouTube channels, unboxings and stuff. I know Gemma did one, Gebs, I should really pay more attention to what she calls herself. I know she's called Gemma, but a few people have done this game, and they were like bigging it up and saying how good it is, and it is Life is Strange for the PS4. I got this for Valentine's Day. Basically, my wife was like, okay, I know you've got me a gift. You always get me a gift on Valentine's Day, which I do. She's like, I'd like to get you something, you know, rather than you're not just going to like throw away. The game is actually downstairs because I've been playing it. So she's like, what do you want? I'm like, okay, there's a game out. It's not too expensive for the PS4. Limited edition, blah, blah. So she went and got me it, so that were a bonus. And it basically, it comes with like the journal with like a load of character bios and stuff inside. And the soundtrack, which I haven't opened, but I can't wait to listen to because the songs within the game are immense. And the game itself is awesome. I'm loving the game. I've literally won, it's, I think it's five chapters. I'm on chapter 5. So I'm so close to completing it, but yeah, it's Life is Strange limited edition. I'm loving the gameplay. It's literally solving clues, talking to people, making decisions. Love those type of games. I believe it was like your Broken Sword that originally started me off on those type, the kind of point and click. I know that's not like that, you move around freely, but it's very similar with regards to you have to give answers to questions from characters and stuff. And I love Broken Sword on the PS1, so yeah, heard it was like Heavy Rain, loved Heavy Rain on the PS3, so yeah, picked Life is Strange up. Loving it. Video Game Shop, a few weeks ago, needed a couple of, I wanted a couple of Mega Drive titles, and I wanted a few that I'd played and owned when I was younger rather than just filler titles, because I've been getting filler titles for the Mega Drive recently. So I opted to spend a little, and I managed to get these free for £30 for like £10 each. And they are some classics, to be honest. we have got wrong way, Golden Axe 1. So yeah, all three, 30 quid. I think I got a decent offer. That is all box complete. Again, loved any of these kind of side-scrolling fighters on the Mega Drive. Me and my brother just played the death out of Golden Axe 2. Again, box complete. Very, very good condition, lovely condition. And Fatal Fury. I don't remember much. I know we had this, but I believe this is like your Street Fighter. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure it's very much like your Street Fighter, but we did have Fatal Fury, definitely. So yeah, Golden Axe 2 and Fatal Fury. Lovely additions to the Mega Drive collection. So that's a few weeks ago for the Friday Game Shop, and I believe I picked this up as well while I was there. Resident Evil 2 for the GameCube. I vaguely remember thinking, you haven't got a Cube title for a while now, Craig, you need to get this. And it turned out that I basically had quite a lot of call-out money from my job on that Friday. My boss handed me quite a wedge because I'd done quite a few call-outs. So I kind of spent quite a bit that Friday in the game shop. This is priced at 25. I know I paid like 22 for it because I was getting down a few quid. So hopefully that's a reasonable price. Resident Evil 2 for the Cube. Right, I mentioned coffee's going cold, apologies. I mentioned about a Commodore lot that I bought not so long since. Basically, I'm working on a job, this guy's having a house clearance, he's moving out, he's like, is there anything you're interested in? It's all in his garage, I'm looking through, he has a Commodore in there. I'm like, I'd be interested in that. I know nothing about Commodores, I never had a Commodore, it was before my time. But I knew I could move it on to the video game shop on Friday, because he had Commodores, he buys and sells Commodore stuff. So the guy's like 20 quid, and I literally got the Commodore, I got a load of cassettes, and I got some cartridges. Now, I've never seen the cartridges before, I've seen the cassettes because we had a Spectrum, so I thought, yeah, it's very similar to that. So, basically, I pulled the cartridges out of the collection, sold them separately. There were 6 cartridges. I can't remember. I know Terminator 2 was one of them. Wizard of War, I think. Challenger. I can't remember the names of them. There were like 6. There was a really random one. What the hell was it called? I can't remember. I really can't. There were obscure names. Terminator 2 were the only one that I could remember, and Wizard of War. So I sold these and I got 20 quid. So I got my money back straight away for the cartridges. Well, for the whole lot, because I bought the whole lot for 20 quid. And then I took the Commodore and the cassettes into trade, and I was like, whatever I get for these is a bonus because I've already got my money back. So he kind of said pick some NES games. I know, well, he said pick whatever you want. I were after some NES games and try to bulk the NES collection up. And I managed to get these 4. So Tom and Jerry, all in really, really good condition. All PAL A, of course. I would so love to collect a full PAL A NES collection. Maniac Mansion. So these, I know it depends how you look at it. I mean, these are like free of charge basically. Double Dragon 2, because I got my money back for the cartridges that I sold on eBay. And last but not least, I know this one's the pricier of the 4. I've never played any of them, by the way. I played Double Dragon 1, never played number 2, and never played any of these, and especially this one, Rainbow Islands. Never played, but all in really, really fantastic condition. So made up with those 4. Yeah, I'm on a bit of a NES hype at the moment. So another week after, I goes in to the Friday Game Shop, and because this is literally 4 weeks since I posted a pickup video, I manages to get Mystic Quest Legend for the Super Nintendo, and I managed to get this. This was marked up at 35, and he literally wouldn't move because he says it's in such good i.e. complete condition, it should be worth more. So I checked my sources, and I believe it was going for like £45–47. You know, with how complete this is. You've got your sticker on the front there, that's still intact. Never played this, but with it being a Square, I believe it's Square Enix, Squaresoft. I think it's the same as Final Fantasy. Yeah. I thought this has got to be a good game, and Lee mentioned that it's good. Manual in really good condition. You got the Super Nintendo like leaflet. You got the map in there as well. And it honestly, this is like it's never been kind of opened. It's all in really, really good condition. And of course, you got the game there. Minty, minty, minty good condition. So I was happy with that, to be honest. And I got the Sentinel case as well. So he wouldn't move off 35, which I thought is fair enough. I kind of have been looking at that game for a few weeks now when I've been going in. So I was happy enough to pay the full 35 for that, as I think I still got a bit of a reasonable price for it. Mystic Quest, if anyone's ever played that or knows anything about it, let me know. It looks as if it's a Zelda-esque type game. That would be cool. RPG. Yeah. Okay, where are we at now? Ah, yes, eBay. So I've been looking on eBay for a couple of particular NES games. I've been watching out for Batman, and yeah, Batman. Basically, it goes for like 12 to 15 quid. Batman on the NES, and I've been putting bids in at like £10 now and again, and I've been getting outbid every time. So I took Pete's advice on a retro tip recently that I gave to Daz in a Meet the Tuber, and he basically says just be patient, wait, and you will get your game. You will get what you're looking for, and he was right. So basically, this lot pops up, NES games, 6 games. Batman is in there, hence why it popped up on my search, because I've got Batman saved as a search. So Batman, 4 other games I had, which was Mario 3, Turtles, Top Gun, and Robocop. Yeah, they're the 4. Batman and this other game that I don't have. And it was listed at £30, and I had 24 in my eBay. I thought, I'm going to do the old low ball first. I'll go up to 24, that's all I could go to. But if I could get to 24, those 6, that'd be immense. So I went in at £20, boom, he accepted literally within minutes. I was like, what? This is awesome. So I managed to get 6 games for £20. So those 4 I've traded. I took them straight into the Friday shop, traded them, and I managed to get these 4 in exchange. So we've got roller games. The NES. Don't have a clue what that's like. I had to pick a few cheaper ones because you'll see why. There's a more expensive one here. Trog. Know nothing about Trog. Kung Fu. I've been after for a while, and I played this, and I've recently seen like a playthrough of this from Cinemassacre, James and Mike Mondays, I believe, and they complete it. And yeah, I played this. I'm happy with it. Made up with it. Last but not least, Ghosts and Goblins. This was listed at 25. This must be a rarer one. So I managed to get those 4. I had to put £10 towards the 4 I traded in, because these were a bit more. And then I got Batman as well, within the 6. Really good condition. And this other game I managed to keep, which I have also been after, Shadow Warriors. Now, I'm 100% sure I used to play this in the arcades with my brother. This ninja kind of 2-player side-scrolling fighter game. I'm sure it was Shadow Warriors or Ninja Warriors, but it looks very much like this, and I'm sure we had this for the ZX Spectrum. Never played it on the NES, but I've looked at screenshots. It looks very similar. Last but not least, with some other eBay funds that I had previous to this one I just bought the lot with. I got recommended this game by, I'm sure it was Keith, the host. I'm sure he recommended, correct me if I'm wrong, but he always recommends games to me, and I'm sure he mentioned this one. And it is Popeye for the NES. And I'll always go on recommendations from people if they recommend a game. It might be my bad, I mean, they could recommend a shit one and I'd still get it. But yeah, I've been playing this. This is very much like Donkey Kong, if you haven't played it. Basically, Olive's at the top, she's dropping hearts down. You've got to collect so many hearts whilst avoiding Bluto. He's obviously after you. If he gets you, the level starts again. You've got to collect all the hearts and then you move on to the next level. Decent, really decent game. I've been playing this with my daughter, my 7-year-old. She loves it when I get the NES out. She loves Bubble Bobble. She's been playing that. And I was playing Popeye and Kung Fu. That's it. Apologies if I've been babbling on too much. But yeah, I had a lot to get through there. I tried to get through them as quickly as possible. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all enjoyed the new intro. Let me know. Like I say, my video editing skills are not the best. So just give me a shout on that. And yeah, hopefully some more pickups coming soon. If I've missed anything, missed anyone out, I apologise. Have a great time. Cheers for watching.